Okay, this is really weird. Not used to vlogging on such a camera so up close, but at least for once I can see myself. Hey guys, as you'll notice, a different camera, and I'm trying to still figure out how to hold this thing without showing too much of my messy room. It only has two options of viewfinder, which is really up close and really fisheye. And while the fisheye is a lot better quality and really cool, I am in my room at the moment and it's a bit of a tip. So I'm not going to show that. So you get to have me up close. Yay! Just a quick update. I apologize profusely that I have not been adding any reviews or the one I promised about the lip lacquers, but I eventually realized 2 months in of not... I filmed all of it except for my review. Like, I filmed all the me trying it on and the shades and so on. I kind of realized that the lip lacquer had already been out before I even got them, and it already been and by that time it had already been reviewed by so many people, and so many people better than me are reviewing. So I just sort of realized there was no point to me uploading it. I had kind of lost the initial urge to do it, but I will be trying to release new reviews, and to be fair, work was kind of taking over my life, other things were taking over my life, lots of stresses and stuff, and so it sort of went onto the back burner, and by the time I sort of got around to it, I was just like, there's no point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to review products that, while some of them are not that new, they are those sort of products that aren't regularly reviewed, at least not on YouTube, at least not what I've seen. Like, none of the YouTubers I watch have reviewed it, and I've sort of searched for it, and not that many reviews. A lot of written reviews, but not many video reviews, at least not that I found. And even if I do find... I'm still going to write a review, depending on whether it goes really well or really bad. So, but the products I'm going to be reviewing they take at least 4 to 8 weeks for results. They are basically, they vary between serums and like hair growth, reducers and stuff like that. A lot of different things. And I'm definitely going to be reviewing one product that, as you can see, my hair is completely different. Well, not that different, but it's no longer colored. Oh, hello, message. Hang on, I should have left... The one time people message me, it's when I'm doing a video. Figures. One time! I never get a message during the whole day. I'm usually one messaging people, and then the one time I start a video... There we go. I apologize if I'm not looking into the viewfinder, but... Here's the screen, here's the viewfinder. So I would have to be looking down, and that's just weird. I will get used to it eventually, but... and my arm is killing from having to hold this. Right, where was I? Oh, yes. One of the products, basically, quick update on the hair. My hair was in a pretty bad state from years of coloring and styling and doing shit nose to my hair. Just not good stuff. And I made a decision. I was like either going to have to live with my color slowly fading and looking like basically like crap, and just sort of cutting bit by bit by bit to the point where I could still style my hair and it looked good, but it would have that bit of color in it. Or I could do what I've always wanted to try and shave my head. And guess which option I went for? I shaved my head! It was a lot more traumatizing experience for my mom than it was for me, but to be fair... While I didn't look bad with the shaved head, I didn't feel I looked amazing, whereas my mum surprisingly really liked it, so... Irony! Oh, I also apologize if I'm a little bit yellow. One of the serums I'm using I didn't realize had like a progressive self-tanner in it, and I was like, ugh. If I'd known it had a progressive self-tanner, I would have avoided it and gone for a serum that didn't have one, because... Even if it's a tiny little bit, it's kind of like my skin is pasty as hell. And I was just like, this caters to someone who at least has color. A little bit of sun-kissed color. Because then it will really make their skin glow. Whereas me, it's just really obvious that it was like yellow. And I didn't notice it. My mom was the one that noticed it. And she thought I had jaundice. And I ended up wiping most of it off, luckily, but there was still some left over. She thinks it looks nice. I don't think it does on camera. I'm not sure. I mean, at least what I can see on the screen, I can see bits, and it's just like, I'm not sure how it's coming off on your side of things, but apologies if it is. Sorry, rambling as usual. That's why this channel is called what it is. But yeah, one of the serums I used when I had my hair shaved actually really helped with various things. I will do a review on it because it did help. I mean, it's not like miraculous, but I think if I hadn't used it, my hair wouldn't be as in good condition as it still is. And bits of my hair certainly wouldn't be as grown in as they are. Hold on 1 minute, where is it? I managed to drop it on the floor. It is called Grow Gorgeous Hair Growth Serum. This is the intense version. I originally got the original version first to try out, and then I got the intense version when I figured that the original version worked actually really well, so I thought the intense version would work even better. And to be fair, I can't really tell the difference between the two of them, but I think that's just because when your hair's already grown, you can't tell if it's doing as much as the original did, because at least with the original, I used it when my hair was shaved, so I could tell when where it was helping and how it was helping and so on. And so the promises it has on the box definitely did help me. I'm not sure if it's going to help everyone, because I think this is a thing based on their bodies and how well these things work for them. Like, I've tried several products over the years that people swear by that help. Don't do anything for me, nothing at all. I think honestly that the Grow Gorgeous products work well for me, and they suit my body chemistry. I'm not sure if that's a thing. I'm just talking out of my ass. But it works for me, and I'm trying some of their other products, like their shampoos and conditioners, and I'm also trying their sister I think they're called sister companies. I'm not sure if because Deciem, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that properly. It's written Deciem. I'm going to say Deciem. Oh, sorry. Hold on, be back in 1 moment. And we're back. Sorry about that. Zach was barking like a crazy dog, as usual. And yeah, I couldn't film through that. You wouldn't be able to hear anything. He's so loud. Where was I? Yeah. So I think so I'm just going to pronounce it Deciem. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. But they've got a lot of different... I'm not sure if they're sister companies or just like... They do products but under different names. I'm sounding like such a novice, but I am. One of them, which is... Hang on, I have to look at the product. Inhibitive, and another one... I can't remember half of the names they have for their different products, but each sort of different type of product, like the serums are under a different name, the hair stoppers, I'm not sure if it's really a stopper, it's more like it helps reduce hair growth and lighten it, stuff like that, is under a different name, and they've got stuff for foundations under a different name, and so on and so forth. So I'm trying a bunch of their serums and like hair... I'm just going to call it a hair stopper. That's not the name for it, but I can't think of the name for it right now. Yeah, so, and basically that stuff takes a long time to work. The serum for my hair took a long time, but it does say continuous use for, I think it was either 4 or 8 weeks. I feel like it was 8 weeks, that then you'll begin to see results. Or maybe it was 4 weeks. It was something along those lines. You'll begin to see results, and I did see results. So, and frankly, while it doesn't look like much, you only use 20 drops every day, and I think one bottle lasted me a month and a half, and I think the bottles were either 20 to 30 pounds. I think the intense was 30 and the regular was 20. I'm not sure. Maybe they were both 30. But in my opinion, they were well worth the money. I can afford to spend that much let's say a month or every month and a half for the results I got. I was willing to try it and see what happens. It's not the worst £30 I've spent. And, well, more like it's one of the best £30 I've ever spent, so I definitely recommend it. Anyway, why I'm updating on this video is that while reviews take a long time to go up and it takes a long time to test things, I wanted to start trying to vlog for various reasons. My life is not that interesting, but I want to get better with filming with the camera. I want to get better with maybe doing reviews outside again and not being so self-conscious about people walking past or people seeing me. And vlogging's a good way to do that. I also like the idea of keeping like a diary, but like a video diary, because I like the idea of being able to look back on this in years' time and be like, oh my god, I did go through that, and I do have those memories. It would just be a really cool idea. I just really like it. I don't expect many people to watch because my life is pretty repetitive day by day. I work 4 to 5 days a week. I can't really film there. And what I do when I get home is very repetitive, very menial, but I'm not going to be recording the same thing every day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably splice it all together, the little bits I do manage to record from time to time. And then I'll just splice it all together in a video. So maybe it'll be like once a week for the whole week, or it'll be like even just like once a month, just of things that happen in a month. I know really good stuff. I'm going to be able to, and there's going to be really good stuff I'll be able to video next month because I'm going to the Curvy convention in, I don't remember where, but it's somewhere in London. So there'll be a lot of stuff to video there, probably of me going, I want to buy everything, but I have, well, I do have money, I will have money hopefully, but I don't know how much I'll have, but either way I'll be like, it's not enough. Or knowing me, it could be the other way, it could be like, no, nothing's impressing me here. I mean, it's great for other people, but no, I think I'm gonna hold my money, no. But we'll see what happens. Either way, it'll be a good fun time. Hopefully. Ever the pessimist. And yeah, and that's as much of a review update I can think of. So yeah, reviews eventually upcoming. I'm not going to promise anything because we all know I can't keep my promises. I'm so bad at keeping promises. Ironic considering the fact that in my real life, I never break promises. Sorry, I'm so sorry. And yeah, vlog eventually upcoming. If you don't see a vlog from me in like the next month or two, it's probably because I've decided I'm not good at this vlogging thing, there's nothing interesting going on in my life, but I will definitely vlog in the middle of May at the Curvy convention, so you'll probably see a video up about that again, unless I decide it wasn't good enough and it wasn't interesting enough. We'll see what happens. But eventually something will crop up on this channel, and hopefully it'll be entertaining and good, and it will be of, I don't know, some entertainment value, or some, if it's a review, or of some use to someone. So I will see you guys then. Bye!